Would you like the phone? Stay there. Yes, if you should go and hand over.
Mixing his drinks. Pernod and brandy.
Good grief, I think I preferred it when they all smoked pot.
What's the situation with the suspect infected ovaries?
Gynae sister says to send her straight up. They've bleeped Dr. Yo. Do you think you could get that disgusting old woman to leave? I can't get a word of sense out of her, but she's obviously not sick.
That's paper bag Pole.
So?
She's part of Battersea Boys. Isn't she, sister? She's more likely here before the hospital. She's famous.
I don't see what that's got to do
She
with
comes
it.
in for a warn. She's no bother. She'll wander off of her own accord, poor old bag.
She smells to high heaven. And it's so unhygienic. I really ought to do something about people like her.
Like what? Euthanasia?
Diogenes Potter doesn't allow it. He says if you let one in, they'll all...
If you're after a nice, tidy, antiseptic atmosphere, Mrs. Harrison, I suggest you try them all.
Finished a little chat, have you?
Pardon?
Don't know what's happening to the world. Diabolically, to ask you.
Look, we're very busy. What can I do for you?
I could teach you about busy. 45 years at Grinlin's Glucose. First shift at 6. That's busy.
Yes, well, that's hardly the point, is it? What can we do for you?
I could be bleeding all over the floor to make no difference. Isn't that right? Different if you're in for an heart transplant. Stuff in the papers. Running around you like maniacs then, oh yes.
Are you in pain?
Pain? I can tell you about pain. I've lived with it. A constant, invisible presence.
Are you in pain now?
I want to see him, don't I? The one that can stop them.
Yes, but who is that?
The one what knows about me trouble, who the hell else?
Right, Jack, come this way. All right, Paul.
If I'd wanted to go to me bleeding doctor, I'd have gone to him, wouldn't I? This is my hospital, isn't it? Lived here long enough.
This is strictly for accidents and emergencies only. We can't
That
just deal with
doctor, he knows. He's got healing hands, he has. He can stop it. The leak, see? They're draining the electricity out of my brain. Sort of turn it into yellow jelly and siphoning it out when my will weakens. I managed to stop them last time by calling on my last reserves of strength. And I saved it in a bottle. See? Well, you're supposed to be in hospital, aren't you? Well, what are you going to do about it?
We'll just whisk you along to the ward now and get you all prepared. There's nothing to worry about. We'll just give you something to calm you down and then pop you into the theatre and take a wee look to see what's causing the pain, all right?
Not too sure I'm up to all that activity. I never get sick. I just don't understand how I could let myself get so negative.
That's right, dear. You calm yourself down now.
Look, if I were you, I'd go to your own doctor and get him to refer you...
Mrs. Bellaby? How are you? Look, why don't you just give me a specimen and I'll see that Dr. Adinga gets it? He won't need to see you this time. He can do it by remote control.
Thank God someone's got some sense.
Another of her regulars. She thinks Dr. Adinga wards off her evil spirits. For all we know, he might. I keep an open mind myself.
Well, then...
The man in last week brought his greyhound. Said he didn't trust the vet. I'm sure we've got a file on that child with the bruising and the broken arm. There's something wrong with that mother's story. It's not the first time for the poor wee thing.
Yeah, they take it all for granted, it gets me. I mean, it gets in the way of
Oh, I
genuine
thought so.
emergencies. Well, they'll have to find somewhere else to go when we close.
Beg your pardon?
It is common gossip. George knows Potter
And
was
that's
telling me
all
it's
it
just...
is. Gossip.
way, she just ran here. All the way from the Dorrington estate, just picked it up and ran.
Yeah, it's probably quicker than an ambulance.
It's a poor woman. It's a terrible thing, you know, choking.
Well, it's all right now. And the mother spending the night with the child. You did very well. Off you go.
Good evening. How's Nurse Harper doing?
I don't know what you said to her, but it seems to have had some effect.
What you say to her? She gave me an ultimatum. I was quite taken aback. Still, that's between me and her.
She's made a big effort, Ken. Works well on her own and is part of a team. Hope you'll take that into consideration.
I have.
Okay, so she went off the rails a bit.
A bit?
Okay, a lot. Didn't you when you were her age?
Yeah, I suppose so. When I was at university. Or rather, when I dropped out.
There you are, then. And I had a term at my school in nursing where I seriously thought they'd asked me to leave. But we were luckier than Nurse Harper. We had our families to turn to when things got really bad.
Roots.
So, bear that in mind. Go easy.
Coffee?
Have you not got a home to go to?
That's what I like about you, your Scottish warmth. Can't you see I'm on my knees?
Yeah, poor wee soul. You want to try it down here in the real world? I am grotesquely understaffed, and the agency nurse I've sent me is as thick as my granny's porridge. And as for the new receptionist, apparently at her last hospital, the Royal, they'd prefer it if you only came to A&E with nice clean ailments. You'll have to make it yourself.
Well, of course. You never make it strong enough anyway.
Thank you.
You do realise, of course, that if certain people get their way, it's going to be the Royals A&E our patients get lumbered with.
Now, don't you start. You said it was just a rumour.
Think so?
That's what I choose to believe. Come on, Ken. The Royal's 4 miles away. They can't expect a local
Run a
resident.
bet. Since when have people's needs been more important than bureaucracy?
I refuse to be drawn. Only makes me angry, and I've got too much work to do at the moment. And you are putting in far too much coffee.
Listen, you Scottish ostrich. You can bury your head in the sands for just so long. Cuts, closures, they're all part of the same thing. There's only one way to fight it, by giving ourselves some muscle, getting rid of all that lamp-carrying vacation rubbish and affiliating with the TUC.
That was voted out, Ken.
Yeah, but by a 6.5% turnout.
Look, let's start the revolution some other time. Not in the mood. I usually do it with a GNC inspector.
Word travels fast in this place.
Well,
I told him exactly what I thought, if that's what you mean. Damn it, Jeannie. All he could rabbit on about was exam results. Here am I introducing brand new teaching methods, right? That might just drag this profession into the 1980s. Now, would he make any allowances for that? No chance.
well, you've been a bit unreasonable, Ken. Innovations cost money, and the NHS is a bit short of that right now.
My plans for a counselling teacher would save millions by cutting down on the dropout rate of student nurses. But you know what was really bugging him about me? The fact that I wear jeans to lectures and I'm probably a puss.
Now you're being paranoid. You do go at things like a bull at a gate. It can't all be done at once. It's the slow, persistent drip that wears away the stone. It takes time.
Well, I'm telling you, we haven't got time. The crisis is now.
What are you doing here? I thought you were on block.
Waiting for you? I've been going spare trying to track you down.
Yeah, well, you make me late.
I've rung you and left messages. Why haven't you returned any of my calls?
Well, I do have other things to do besides sitting on the end of the phone, you know.
Yeah, look, I've got you now. I managed to get tickets for Frank Zappa. Isn't that great?
Oh, yes, terrific.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to go.
Well, look, you'll be off nights by Saturday, so if I pick you up about 6 o'clock and then on the Sunday we go see my folks, eh? They'd love to meet you.
I do nothing of the sort. I've got a date on Saturday.
I thought
Ron, love. Look, we had a lovely time. Let's just leave it like that, okay?
we were lovers.
I shared an experience with you because we're friends, and I chose to. If you think that that gives you any claims to my body or me, you couldn't be more wrong. Oh, take that expression off your face, Ron. Look, there's nothing wrong with your technique, if that's what's worrying you.
Anna, why are you being so hard? What are you trying to prove?
Oh, come on.
Look, I know you. The promiscuity's not your scene. You're not the type.
For an 18-year-old, you can be amazingly pompous. What exactly is the type?
I've had experience through the army of all
Oh,
sorts.
grow up. It's the arrogance bit that gets me. He was virtually arranging a wedding after one weekend.
It makes a change. I mean, in my experience, as soon as you let them, bingo, they're right off you. And lusting after some other girl who had the sense to keep her legs crossed.
Don't you enjoy it?
No, I'm not. It's overrated if you ask me. Mind you, where I come from, you've got the choice of either getting the cramp in the backs of cars and pneumonia standing up down ginnels.
What's a ginnel?
Oh, you don't know no down here.
Right. I'm just going to get you shaved now. So if you'd like to pop your bottom on that paper sheet, okay?
What's with all this popping everywhere?
Sorry?
The pain, I'll survive. It's the baby talk that's going to drive me crazy. Do you have a license for that?
Well, I haven't lost a patient yet.
Just checking.
Oh, Tyler.
There you are.
Oh, God, I don't know what they put in them, but they ain't half giving me funny dreams. Know what I mean?
No, what sort of funny dream?
Me and James Mason. He was me favourite. Masterful he was. I can see him now in the 7th Veil, rapping Anne Todd over the knuckles to make her into a concert pianist. I really fancied being a concert pianist.
You didn't know you could play the piano?
Well, I don't. But I might have if we'd had one. I saw that picture 9 times. The Man in Grey. There was another one. You should have seen him thrashing Margaret Lockwood in that.
Oh, like 'em violent, dear.
She deserved it. She'd done him his wife, Phyllis Calvert. Anyway, there I was last night, up to all sorts with James Mason. Ironic, isn't it? I should be dreaming about that sort of thing now I've had it all taken away.
Now then, Mrs. Begley, you know Dr. Yeo's told you that you and Mr. Begley shouldn't give up normal marital
We
relations.
didn't do it before, love. We're hardly likely to start now. Here. Who's Miss Big Mouth?
Oh, Miss Simmons. She brought him for an emergency operation.
Lives round here, does she?
No, she collapsed in that new wine bar.
Wine bars, nightclubs. I don't know what Battersea coming to.
Hey, you want to be so lucky where I come from? They pulled it all down just the same, and all we were left with tower blocks and one solitary pub. Good night.
Night, love.
Give us something, will ya? Some of them big pink ones that work like Mandy's or a couple of Downers. I can't sleep.
It's no use trying it on, Jackie, because you know you're not allowed to.
Everyone else gets them. Why not me?
Because doctor says not. That's why not. Look, if you can't sleep, I'll make some cocoa or something. All right.
And stuff your poxy cocoa. Great Yorkshire pudding.
Now then, Mrs. Bogle, do you want something to help you make you sleep? Look, you need a good night's rest, you know.
Supposing I got it, who's going to bring up my kids? You tell me that now.
Right, Doctor. That's not the first time. That's what I thought. No, I'll alert the social services. Yeah, she said he fell down the stairs last time, too. Yeah. Thanks for your help. Thank you. Bye-bye. Suspected baby battering.
What did you say their name was?
Bannister.
I thought so. They live in the same block as my aunt. Life's always round with everybody. Shall I check it out?
If you would, yeah.
Yeah.
Ken, if you are going to hang around here all night, I shall have to find something for you to do. We've got an emergency due any minute. It'll do you good to come down from the heights of academia and get back to mopping up vomit.
Have you know I was an excellent nurse?
Oh, yeah.
You, thought any more about teaching yourself? I need people like you.
I'm still very attracted, but... Oh, I don't know.
I've got a good one for you. Why are members of the nursing profession like mushrooms?
Why?
Because they keep us in the dark and every so often feed us a load of old manure.
I wonder if you put the payments on a Kawasaki.
What won't we get? What are you reading?
Oh, I nicked it from the men's ward. I were after something spicy, but you know it's like as soon as it comes in, it disappears. fancied a motorbike. You know, then when I qualify, I could go into community nursing and be a sort of ton-up nurse. I've always been a loner anyway, you know. Prefer living on my tongue.
I don't know how you are going to qualify. You never do any work. Oh, do you want to test me on this?
No, I don't. There's more to things than book work. Anyway, I bet I do qualify.
Oh, I just had a thought.
What?
No, it doesn't bear thinking about.
What?
Well, if you do qualify, and we're working on the same ward together, you'll be the senior nurse.
Oh, yeah.
Do you fancy being an SRN?
Couldn't.
You could take some GCEs.
Oh, yeah?
Night classes. Take the entrance test.
Oh, but I'd have to find a hospital to accept me. That's like finding a needle in a haystack. No, I'll stick where I am, thanks, and leave all the specialisation and research up to you lot.
I'd like to be a nursing officer.
You?
Yeah, why not?
You never find the office for a start.
Shut up, I'd be knockout.
Unconscious, more like.
But I'm serious.
Should be careful, you know, you're sounding dedicated.
Aren't you? There's nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, you may give us a hard time, but you're okay with them.
Yeah.
You all right? Your turn.
You wimp!
Gangs are loud, smashing immigrants' windows in, that's what. Go home, packy, daubed on the door. If I could get proof it was a national front.
Yeah, whereabouts?
Ramsgate Road.
I know people there. I'll ask.
God, that poor kid. God knows what she's been through. By the time Bob arrived, it was too late. She'd lost the baby. They had to break the door in to get her. She'd locked herself in.
Oh, that's terrible. Was she all by herself?
Yeah, apparently. The old duck in the basement phoned the ambulance when she heard the moaning. She only got round to it when she got over being scared half to death herself.
I think I'll get a job in a nice cottage hospital in the country somewhere.
Why not?
Because I'll probably get bored to death. I actually thrive on all this crisis, you know. It's what attracted me in the first
Poor Dr. Yo. It's not her night. I've warned Theatre they'll have to clean up the mess straight away. Spontaneous abortion brought on by shock, I suppose.
They got away with it. That's what gets me.
How do we get the phone signed? We'll get any information. She doesn't speak English, according to Bob.
I think they'd bother to learn before
What
they
about
came.
the husband?
Whereabouts not known, appears to work nights, lived here for about 6 months, name not known. I just put Mrs. Beacom, that's what we used to do at the Royal.
You do know that that just means Mrs.
Well, that's not much use to us tonight, is it? We'll have to do an emergency search and see if we can... Best stay with her. The poor girl's still terrified. I'll check the list. There must be somebody in this hospital who speaks her language.
Well, there's Dr. Chowdhury if he's on call.
No, he's not. He's got 48 hours because one of his kids got measles.
Thank you, nurse. Check that list, Katie.
We must get proper interpreters in this hospital. It could be organised on a voluntary basis. We've got members of the Asian community in to help.
Trouble's getting them into health, isn't it,
She's kept that one quiet.
Oh, she has that. That's why she's got herself together, eh?
What are you talking about?
Better check on that addict, Katie.
Oh, yeah. There's an orderly who speaks Gujarati.
No, I don't think that's it.
If you'd tell me what you were looking for, sister, perhaps I could tell. It is a medical
Because of her
secretary's
clothes,
job
I'd
to
say she's
assist.
Muslim. There's a cook. A radiographer. Chowdhury, of course, when he's back. But they're all men. She seems like a very simple young woman. She's not going to talk to a man about things like that now, is she? Not from her culture. Wait a minute. There's Mrs. Coon in the Path Lab. Not much use to us tonight, but I'll pass it on to Sister Ford tomorrow.
No, it's all so amateurish, so makeshift.
As I was saying, I think they'd bother to learn before they came. I mean, if we got sick in India, say, we wouldn't expect them to speak English.
I had hepatitis in Kashmir. You'd be amazed how many of them did.
Really?
You never told me that.
And during my hippie phase in the 60s, I did the India bit. Oh, I miss the 60s. I was so innocent.
You were never innocent.
I was a wide-eyed lad. Would you like to come to dinner with Jeff and I on Sunday? It's Creole cooking.
You're getting ambitious. Yes, I'd love to.
Fine. Good. See you then. Bye, Dave.
Fine.
I think she's speaking Punjabi. I recognise some of the words.
Dr. Barnard's gone for coffee. You know, she wouldn't let me do a thing for her till he left. Anyway, thank God Dr. Yo's female.
Yeah. There's nobody on the list around tonight. They might do better tomorrow.
You know, I never ever thought of all this before, but Salim was saying to me that some Indian women are scared to go out on their own.
Yeah, so I hear. How long has this been going on?
Well, he just asked me out a couple of times. Went to see him from an Indian movie. Satyajit Ray. Never seen one like that before.
Did you enjoy it?
Well, it was a bit slow. I'm not leaving you. It's all right. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Come here.
You better go with her.
We're so short-staffed.
I'll manage. Off you go. All right. Come on. I don't expect to belong. The sugar factory should explode. I'll let you know. All right. Mrs. Harrison. You should have gone 5 minutes ago.
It's all right, sister. I'm not one to go by the clock when there's work to be done.
Thank you. I should go now while we're quiet, though.
Right you are.
Bye. Suspiciously quiet. I don't like it. Last time it was like this, we had a train derailment at Clapham Junction.
My wife, what's happened to her? Where is she?
I'm sorry.
Who's in charge here? Where's my wife? Where's the sister of this ward? Where's my wife?
Yeah, what? Are you the husband of the Indian?
Mr. Khan, my wife's name is Jamila Khan. She came in here, yes.